been using DOMContentLoaded and Defer for over a decade. I mean, really the entirety of my career, and I'm starting to move into a more modular way of organizing my JavaScript. So that's what I'm going to do today. In the old days, that's what we did is we kind of kept everything in one big old main.js, and that's what I've done here for my own personal website. About a month ago, I went through and I refactored all of my code, all of my JavaScript for my site. But today, I really want to break everything down into modules, clean things up, make sure that everything is scoped correctly, and make sure that we're more modular. So I'm only including scripts on pages where I actually need them. So let's get started. I was using Prism. Prism is really an oldie but goodie library, JavaScript library framework. I think we would refer to it as a library for syntax highlighting, code highlighting, but I'm not using it anymore. So I'm really just going to comment it out. I don't think I need this here. And of course, I'm going to take out defer, and we're just going to go with type equals module. And I'm going to treat my main.js like a place where we just import. So I guess we'll get started. I'm going to start with, I'm going to really keep this, what do I want to do here? I mean, the first three functions I have here are all related to navigation, and I'm kind of fine just putting them all in one file. I don't even think that they need to be three separate functions because they're so small and they do individual things. I'm not really sure. Let's just get started. So we'll do a navigation.js, and I know we want to do an export default function, and we'll just say init main nav. And I know that I need all of these things. And if I need them someplace else, I'll just grab them, I guess. And yeah. So let's see what can survive with a guard statement, and let's see what can be wrapped in an if statement. I mean, I'm leaning towards removing kind of these random functions because they don't serve a huge purpose. And rather than doing this kind of a guard statement, I honestly think it would just be better to put it in an if statement. And that way everything doesn't fail, right? I think that's just fine. Here's our toggle menu. And here's our escape key, which already has an if statement inside the event listener. I feel like these three things are just fine like this. I think actually this is fine. I wouldn't even do any additional scoping. We could clean up a couple things here. Actually, no, we can't. I was going to say we could use some shorthand, but for the ARIA labels, we need set attribute. So let's just go ahead and start importing. So we'll say import, and this is the init main nav from, oh, look at that. Beautiful. Excellent. Okay, nice. This is a no opener attribute for links. Yeah, this can live in its own file. I think that's fine. I'll say no opener .js, and we want export default function init no opener. We don't need this outer wrapper. And And I think this guard statement is just fine. I think everything here is fine. We don't need to do anything else with this. So let's add that. All right, animate on scroll. This is intersection observer, so I can do, let's see here. So I can do these types of animations, just subtle, very, very subtle. So animate on scroll, animate on scroll.js. And this is export default function init animate on scroll. We don't need any parameters. And we don't need this. And there isn't anything else here I would change either. Like I said, I actually just, I don't see anything else. I just refactored everything about a month ago, and not sure why I didn't do this, but here we are. Init animate on scroll. All right, next, I think we can close some of these. Okay, so this is a click to load YouTube videos. I just built this, I don't know, maybe a week or so ago. One of the more fun things that I've done. So this is click to load youtube.js. Oh, and we can probably just say export default. Yeah, I already have everything scoped here. This is a really new thing that I've built where I actually knew what I was doing. So import init, let's see, let's give this a better name. All right, last but not least, we just have our little lonely copyright statement. We can take this as well. Default export function init copyright. Whoops. And we have import. And it's the end of an era. I can't believe that I'm deleting DOMContentLoaded. You will never know how much that has ruled my life, but I do really like this update. It's something I know I should have done a long time ago. ChatGPT has been trying to convince me for over a year that DOMContentLoaded and defer are the same thing, and that if I'm deferring my scripts, I don't need DOMContentLoaded, and I don't think that that's exactly true. I won't go through the entirety of these articles, but I did find 3 really good articles, Medium articles about DOMContentLoaded versus defer. I have another one here that is a really good read. It's on async versus defer versus module. I'm going to leave all 3 of these linked down in the description if you're curious. I'm going to load all of these scripts on each page because I do actually use them, although we did remove Prism. When I built this site a year ago, I did it thinking that I was going to start blogging, and I never got past 3 blogs. And I don't embed scripts anymore because I don't blog anymore, so I don't need it. Let's check and see how things, Yeah, everything's looking great. We'll check the network tab, make sure everything's loading. Yeah, I don't see any issues. You know, for years, I've been obsessed with HTTP requests. Oh, let's see here. Why do I think that this is probably... No, everything... I mean, I think this needs to be... There we go. Incomplete. Incomplete. And let's make sure that I do have a video here that's clicked to load. So in this video, I'm going to... Perfect. And, why doesn't our navigation work? What's happening? Oh, that is incorrect. If there is... That is backwards. There we go. Thank goodness for QA, huh? And I don't think we changed. Yeah, this didn't change, right? So the guard statement continues to work as expected. Okay. What else? I don't think we didn't change anything here. All right, I think that this works. I'm happy with this. Everything is scoped correctly. We don't really need to change that. So what else do we, our no opener, I don't even know if I'm really using that. The animate on scroll is working. I didn't change anything there. Is our copyright working? It is. The copyright is working. We can double check our animate on scroll. Yes, that works. Good. All right, well, this is a quick one today. This is something that's been on my mind that I really wanted to do. I didn't know it was going to go this quick, but I still think it's an important, if you're like me and you've been around for a little while, or maybe you just learned how to do the DOMContentLoaded method, you're like me, you've been shoving everything into one file. I think this is a good exercise. I could go in and maybe only add the YouTube script to the pages where I only load videos. Here's the thing though, I have 5 pages. Currently, I load videos on 2 of those pages. And I might end up loading it on more. So I think I'm okay. I think I'm just going to leave it. This is mostly a static website. I use PHP for a little bit of templating and it loads pretty quick. Let's see here on the home page. And I realize I'm on a really good internet connection and all of that. I have 19 requests on my home page, 1 megabyte transferred. This is a really respectable home page amount of overhead. My images are well optimized. Yeah. So I'm going to leave it at this. Thanks for joining me. Hopefully you got something out of this. Maybe this inspired you to work on your own website, do a little organization, and I will see you in my next one.